I had to come up. I had to come up. I'm up here in, really, I'm still in Gary. But wait till you hear this crazy story about this town that's called, what's it called?
East Chicago.
East Chicago. It's called East Chicago. But dig this, fam. It's in Indiana. And it's got its name because the white people that fled from Gary, Indiana, fled up here to this part of Indiana and then broke the town off and made their own town. Break it down, I don't know.
Comic concert. So it's several cities that's around Gary, Indiana. Like used to be a part of Gary, Indiana. Like during the 50s and 60s when Gary returned, it became a black city.
Mm-hmm.
White flight took part and they separated themselves from Gary.
Come on, Cat. Come on, man. Go ahead,
Comic Con.
So they separate themselves. So they wouldn't have to be caught up into what black people was caught up in Gary.
Absolutely.
And still in Indiana made their own city.
Absolutely.
See that? See that? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So show you now for all those that act like Joe Jackson didn't do nothing with his 9 children and his wife. Okay, the man had to drive up here. By the way, for everybody that don't know, he's standing behind the plant. This is where Joe Jackson worked at to raise them 9 babies. He raised them 9 babies working in here. You understand? That's where he was working at. Which was hell. We up in the city now. And now the city is predominantly run by white people on this side. While Gary, Indiana, as you're gonna see in the footage, is, you know, hell on wheels, right or wrong. You understand? And so, I mean, god dang. So now, Ross, your dad works in the plant too.
Yep, Coca.
Right? Down in Gary.
Yep, in Coca and Gary.
So he knows and experienced what it was like, and I know you know and experience what it was like.
Yep,
I'm back again. I'm having a ball out here. They calling from the East Coast, like, get your ass back over here. I told y'all better hurry up, get me back, because I might not go back. Hell, no, let me stop. Israel, you know how we do. But I got Rosh Kabral, who grew up in Gary, right near the sodomite of Pot, and whose father also worked in the steel plant. Now, what was it like growing up in this Gary?
So like growing up, sir, in Gary, it was just rough. It was just rough, abandoned buildings, abandoned schools, abandoned everything.
So the city was pretty much abandoned. So what were the temptations for you a young man, you know what I'm saying? What was the temptations for a young man coming up in that town?
So number one was gang violence.
Gang violence.
Number one, so drug abuse.
Drug abuse.
And church.
And church. Damn, church was a bad place too. Damn. Good night. You would never think church would be on the list.
They got, I don't know if you see it, but
One on
this Gary look.
Yeah.
Joe, they got some mega churches that look like
look
like the White House.
Yes,
Right.
I saw.
Yeah.
They were financing them churches because them churches was part of the problem. Right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
Now nobody can dispute that because you lived it.
Yep.
You lived exactly how Michael Jackson lived.
Right.
And you would know firsthand, you know, how it went down. Now, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I noticed you're not a drug addict. I noticed you're not in the penitentiary. I noticed that you didn't get to be a part of all that. Now, I know the truth had a lot with helping you, but before the truth, like, what kept you out of the mix of being destroyed like so many brothers in America? And this is such an important question because brothers across the country going to see this and they're going to need to know what is the thing that a young black man needs, Latino, Native Indian, just a young brother, man, trying to not, you understand, get caught up into the games that was set out here to destroy both his soul and his body. What did it for you?
Concert is so similar because I had a father and a mother at the time. I had the same thing as that.
So wait a minute, you saying your father and your mother help stop you from, now come on now, you just saying that because I'm tell me the truth.
That's the truth.
Your dad and your mom being in the house together kept you from falling into the same thing. He from Gary, Indiana. I done made my case already. I want to see who's gonna make a case against it. I done made my case, Cat. You understand? Joe Jackson and Catherine were lifesavers. They were lifesavers. They saved them boys and them girls. And you was down there around that whole zone. And so you saw firsthand and see firsthand what goes on. And I mean, you must thank your dad and your mom for doing what they did. I want you to know that his father worked in the plant too, the other plant down in Gary. This is like an offshoot of Gary. It's really Gary. This is right here. But they changed the name, broke off, and made their own white city. And he made it out the same way Michael Jackson made it out. But through the grace and mercy of the Lord, and Yahushua dying for us to do the goddamn right thing, this man came into the truth. He took what his father and mother made, and he didn't put on lipstick and eyebrow pencil and start dancing and talking like a woman. He turned around and came into the truth and took what they gave him, and now he out here waking up brothers. Get a shot of these brothers. He waking up brothers, you understand, all across the country. And you understand, like, once again, what's your dad's name, if you don't mind me?
Jason.
Right. So Jason and, if you don't mind, use their first name.
Okay.
Jason and Amanda, they raised him
Okay.
and brought him up out of Gary, and this is what they did. Now, if Michael and them knew what they was doing, they would have hooked up with his dad and other dads and figured out the formula, you understand, to not let none of their kids end up in there. Joe was on the right track.
Absolutely.
His dad was on the right track.
Absolutely.
Now, if we had done that through all Gary,
Right.
it would, right now, there'd be a big building in Gary saying the Coalition of Black Fathers.
That's it.
The Coalition of Black Families. The Coalition of something, where all these families would have had all kind of rec centers, classes, teachings, would have been bringing the school. You didn't need a $10 million church.
That's it.
You didn't need a goddamn cathedral in Gary. You got 10 cathedrals down there and 1,000 other churches. You wouldn't have needed none of that. Because you'd have had just the black fathers come together.
Right.
Could you imagine? Baseball teams,
Right.
little league teams.
That's it.
You understand? All the good stuff. Teaching young sisters to do different things they do.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Bringing us all together. That would have strengthened us on miracle levels.
Yes, sir.
Instead, he just was selfish, became a transvestite, and only cared about himself instead of his brothers and what they did. And of course, now he's beloved by the world. That's why Christ said, get me where the Lord said the love of this world is enmity with the Father. See, he loved the world.
Right.
And he loved being loved by the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If I could,
Please, Cap.
what you're saying so heavy, Johnny, you said this a few days ago, the solution to Megan Thee Stallion and the solution to YNs that shooting up the neighborhood, terrorizing the neighborhood, is a Joe Jackson. That's what you said.
Most High Christ.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can't come. I'm just doing the math.
Count on what count.
I ain't pulling nothing out my. I'm just looking at what the paper said.
If I may about this particular brother here, what I can say about the brother ever since he's been in the truth, you could tell. I will this all the time. You can tell certain men that's not raised by father and certain men that's raised by father.
Wow, give it up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Anytime the brother get checked or get an order, no emotion at all. It's kind of one time and get the job done. And the brother is very instrumental, along with Iwalam, in getting solidifying the barracks that we're about to go to after this.
Wow.
You see the work he do, along with Officer Ramawan on the whole technical side of it as well. So outstanding brother.
But if I could, Cap, that's beautiful.
Yes, sir.
But I got to give it up to you, Cap.
That's right.
You understand? Because you didn't grow up with all that. But you took on the truth and became the father of kids growing up with fathers. You understand? You became the ultimate father.
If I may, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't have been able to do it without your leadership, not growing up without a father, coming up there for them 3 years in the East Coast, and everything you taught me, I just brought it back here.
Most I ain't crazy.
I'm right.
You know what I mean? And don't tell me we can't do this.
That's right.
We just got to look at the signs of how they destroying us and push back against it. He's Chicago. You understand? But really it's Gary.
Right.
In front of Joe Jackson's plant. You know what I'm saying? With a man that grew up in Gary, that grew up with a father and a mother that's doing a stellar job under a good captain, under good sincere brothers. A brother don't have to become part of the streets. You think the cat trying to get you to come in the streets and do what he do, you think he putting you up on game. He's using you to make more money for himself.
Right.
You know what I mean? He don't really care about you because he know the end result of you is going to prison. And why is the Lord letting that happen? Why is so many cats getting killed and going to prison? Because the Lord is against you poisoning the 12 tribes of Israel. And the reason you think it's okay is simply because the Lord ain't punished the white man for doing what he did to you. But hold on to your hat. Them plagues is coming.
Right.
Them wars is coming. And when it come, everybody gonna sit back and know, well, you know, you was doing this to blacks and Latinos and forget about it for Native Indians longer than that. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is what you should expect. You know what I mean? God would be a liar if he didn't do anything. Why? Because he said, I didn't say it, he said, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So now, if nothing don't happen to the white man, then God's a liar. So, and I know he ain't a liar.
Right.
So you might as well just wait on the time, because he gonna take him out regardless. But what we could do, wow, what we could do, man, is finally be the superheroes every black man dreamed about. You grew up watching every superhero cartoon, every superhero as a kid. You understand? You know, what's that one that had the dog, Scooby-Doo? They all doing it, how they come out as the hero every time. Spider-Man, he get the villain every time. Superman, we get with the kryptonite come back, boom, he get the, you understand? What's this fool they had in Wakanda? Black Panther, you know what I mean? He knock out the opposition and he become the hero. When can a black man be here?
Right.
The campaign is against him all day, every day. When a Latino man gonna be the hero? I ain't seen one cartoon ever made in America where a Latino was the hero. Have you? Not one. Not one. You know what I'm saying? Not one. I ain't seen one cartoon where a Native Indian was the hero and called on his Native Indian heritage to be the hero.
Right.
Why? Because your image is destroyed in this place.
Right.
And it also scours your ability to see clear in the dark. Like if you constantly fight to try to fix your image because it's so destroyed, you can't focus on the man that's poisoning your image. You understand? So the children of Israel got to be declared innocent by the blood of our holy King Yahushua, and then we could see clear to fix these problems. Like I never in my wildest dreams would believe that I would be able to be introduced to a success story right out of Gary, Indiana, just like Michael Jackson. I consider you like a superstar like Michael Jackson.
Damn right.
Or bigger than that, Solomon. Because these are the things that should, most high Christ, these are the things that should be valuable to us. And we're going to have to value. And we're going to have to fight for it because ain't nobody give it to us. You understand? We got to study. We got to walk in this walk. We got to have good captains. You understand? And we got to do our job and we got to work this thing because this brother was worth saving. God damn. He was worth saving. He had a good father, good mother, worked in a steel plant, did what they could to save his life, and now don't nobody care about him, let him just fall into the prison and the drugs and everything else, and they got more stuff planned for him. We don't even know about. He's worth saving. You know what I mean? And that's why we called to do this. I just wanted to bring that out. You know what I mean? That's where we at. You know what I mean? Great work. You gonna add something?
Please.
Please.
I want to give just a little bit more detail on how
Please.
it really, because it really was similar on how Jackson lived. See, I had two other brothers.
Okay.
And we lived in the same room while my mom and dad was in the other room.
Damn.
So
it was the same type of
yeah,
thing.
it's the same type of thing.
Three
Similar.
brothers in the room.
And also too, I just want to say, my father. It's been a lot of nights I ain't really seen him because he used to wear doubles, midnight doubles, midnight doubles. My mom used to be there taking care of the kids.
See that?
Yep.
And she could have decided that she was gonna go in the street.
Yep.
He was gone enough.
Yep.
Or she could have just decided, I don't want him no more. Get the hell out of my house. Put you on child support. I'm gonna bring a new cat in here. She could have did that. Or he could have said, man, damn, working in the steel mill all these hours. I'm out. You got to deal with them kids and be gone. You know what I'm saying? And in our ignorance, because we ain't been taught, we make that mistake. But there is brothers who's been an example of how that mistake is not something we should repeat or even do. And your dad and mom is one of them. You know what I'm saying? And that's real strength, Bob. And it don't never get celebrated. You know what I mean? But it should be celebrated for what we do. You feel me? Great job, Bob. Great job. Captain, you want to add something?
I just want to say this, what you said so heavy about black heroes, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man out there. Of course, Jesus Christ, the real Jesus Christ, is our hero.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? And because of that, you've been an excellent example of what a
super
hero
kind,
is. And we just got to understand that being a hero for black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men is a man that sets the moral code, not one that jumps and dunk on the basketball rim, run a football. All that is flavor, you know what I'm saying? But a man that sets the moral code for himself and his family should be celebrated.
That's right, sir.
Right. I call for 2 scriptures. Y'all got them?
I got the
Go
first one,
ahead.
sir. It's the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that friendship of the world is enmity with God?
Right. You can't love the world and love the Lord. The world love Michael Jackson. The world don't love him. And they grew up the same. But the world loved Michael. Why? Because Michael put on makeup like a transvestite and made them, feel good singing and dancing. And made demonic videos like Thriller and others. So the world loves him. But the world don't love you. They don't want to know your name. But the world gonna know your name. So the Lord says, thy teachers shall not be in the corner anymore.
Right.
You understand? And that's what should happen. Michael Jackson ain't teaching us nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But this brother is.
I'm right.
He is waking people up across the country. You understand? Along with his cap and all the rest of his brothers. Hold that. Give me the other scripture. Who's holding the other one? There was 2 of them. Oh, I just called for the one. Okay, then that's it. Hey, man, I'm Commander General Yahanna, man, at Gary, Indiana, having the time of my life. Some Hebrews, they know what they're doing. You understand? Get our history right. You know what I'm saying? White people, don't you get our name out your mouth, man.
That's
Damn right.
Get black men out your mouth. Let us set our own mark. Let us set our own right. How much more do you got to have before you get up off of our neck with lies and poison, man? Catch up with y'all. Shalom.